Family, welcome. On this surface code, we want to take a look at Prophet Uebert Angel, who says, any preacher who is loved by everyone lacks power. I don't know if it's physical power, spiritual power, whatever. So I want you to watch this video. He explains in details why any preachers that is loved by everyone lacks power in details. So let's watch. I'll be right back.
Rainmakers look for evidence of grace. John Wesley, I told you, he would pray Wednesday, Friday, fasting, and every pastor was forced to do this. Hear me. Oral Roberts University is open. Billy Graham went there. And as they were coming out as a classroom to visit the house of John Wesley, they got to the house of John Wesley and they entered the house where he was praying, and they would see the bed and they saw the carpet. And the person who was there said to them, do you see this carpet? Do you see these marks, 2 marks on the carpet? This is John Wesley's knees. He would kneel here. That's why there are 2 holes. What? After the tour, they left. A few hundred meters away, the person leading the party from America began to count the heads of the students and said, and the ministers, and said, we seem to miss someone here. They said, who is missing? Who is missing? People said, it's Billy Graham. They said, where is he? They started looking around. They said, let's go back to the same room. When they got there, Billy Graham's foot was on the left knee print, and the right. He said, God, do it again with me. Do it again with me. All you see from Billy Graham was a result of that position. You are not hearing what I'm saying. Ha! Brother Branham, every time he would get to a location, a white dove would follow him. A white dove. And anytime he sees that white dove, if he's healing somebody or if there is a problem, he will say, it's done now, when he sees it. A couple went to his grave. You have the video? Show it up there. They went to his grave. Watch this. This is the grave of Prophet Branham. I want you to see it. Are you seeing it?
I don't know, probably.
Did you see that? You did not see it. From the same marble stone. I think it's coming back. It's coming. It's now in slow motion. The same dove you would sing about, the same dove that would appear, and you would talk about it and say there is a dove there, so you are healed. They went to just see it, and the dove came out of the grave. But you see, the color of that dove, fire. Men and women who are willing to be rainmakers are not chancers. So you look at a man, a woman of God who is loved by everyone. There is no power. They just talk, they just preach. But men of power, you will find cow dung around them. Someone is saying this, someone is saying this, someone is accusing of that, someone is doing this. Some are actual mistakes that they have. So, if you're willing to find a man or a woman of God with no spot, no wrinkle, you have found a perfect example of no power. No one is attacking them. No one is opposing them. Everyone just loves them. There is no power. Power is attracted to controversy. Power is attracted to controversy. That being said, doesn't mean start the controversy. But you gotta be intentional. How many know Reinhard Bonnke? Reinhard Bonnke understood how to be a rainmaker. Nobody in Germany had ever risen to that level of power. And he's in London studying. How many are ready to hear this? He's in London studying. As he's studying Bible school, finished the Bible school, completed, and now he's on his way back to Germany. He gets to the airport, and the plane has been delayed by for hours. So he decided, what do I do? And he decided, let me take a bus ride around London. As they are moving around, he sees a sign that was about skewed like this, nearly falling. And it was written, Jeffries. Jeffries is one of the fathers of faith in England. People who had moved in crusades, done miracles, signs and wonders. Nobody was like Jeffries. And everybody had said Jeffries is dead. So Bonge came out, said, alighted from the bus, said, I'm getting off here. They said, okay, yeah. Jumped off. No power with Bonge, only a Bible student. We are talking about the greatest evangelist to ever live. Graham got it from John Wesley. And John Wesley was not known so much for miracle signs and wonders. No. But Jeffries was known for signs and wonders and also evangelism. That's why Billy Graham would feel at one time he had one stadium like this, right? Hear this. And 7 stadiums as overflows. One meeting. They brought a dead body in the basement of the stadium. And he's preaching there. As he got to a certain point of preaching, the dead body rose. Days in the mortuary. My question is very simple. If Kumuyi dies today, who is the new Kumuyi? If Adeboye lives today, who is the new Adeboye? If Oyedepo goes, who is the new Oyedepo? If Kenneth Copeland goes, who is the new Kenneth? If Uebert Angel goes, who is? You see what we are saying? You are not ready for a mantle. You're not hungry enough. And the ones I've just mentioned here are luminaries in the spirit, not myself. These are old men. Youth meeting that Deeper Life did. Who was headlining it? Kumuyi. I believe he's 80 or something, 81. I don't know how old he is. But he was headlining it. I'm by no means saying somebody should have done it. I'm saying, is there not anyone who can say, Papa, teach me all you know? Maybe there is. I'm not saying there is no one. But I'm just saying to you, you are waiting for the members of that church to grab it. Ben Hinn was not a member of Catherine Crewman's ministry. He would just attend. But to this day, if you put Ben Hinn here and Catherine Crewman's videos side to side, it's a split image of the same person. Women, who in the world now is like Catherine Crewman? You were busy doing makeup. 2 hours of makeup. Not even 20 minutes of saying, I want to be like this woman. So you can't change the world. Everyone is thinking I should look good, taking photos to put on social media. I'm not talking to women only, because they are vain men too. This one, you're all alike. Vain men that they will be in front of the mirror. The wife has to fight for time in front of the mirror so that they look good, so that they walk out. But what are you going to be except a sissified, stuck-up saint? Nothing you can produce. It is the women that are now praying for you as a man. You are a disappointment of a man. You are disappointing the plan of God as a man to be taken care of by a woman, and you're okay with it because you fail to be a rainmaker. You don't understand the economy, man of God. The economy. What economy are you talking about? St. Patrick's. Ever heard of St. Patrick's? St. Patrick's was more powerful than anything. He prayed 100 times a day. 100 times. You can't even give God 2 minutes. 100 times. He was taken as a slave to Ireland. Are you getting this? And they made him to be a head of sheep and goats. As he's heading sheep, he's praying 100 times. You can't pray. The only time you pray, I know you pray 3 times. Father, bless the food which is in front of us. In Jesus' mighty name, amen. Now hear what I'm talking about. What sort of man, a woman do you want to become? This is a plan you make. You make a real plan, like today, until next year, January, I'm going to put a regime, a regimented approach to prayer. The whole world is crying based on a disease like an influenza virus. Dying people in their thousands. Countries closing borders because of flu. Yet we got prophets and pastors who are claiming to heal the sick. Then one man called Chris Oyagilome stood and said these words: the demon of COVID, we've destroyed it. Then mentioned on the 27th is out of this country. So Fauci doesn't matter. Doctors don't matter. Engineers don't matter. Big pharma doesn't matter. You say, yeah, I'm chasing it out now. You were watching, we chased out cancer. HIV, we chase it away. Cancer, we chase it away. When you rise beyond what they expect, you are sleeping. A.W. Shambach, R.W. Shambach. R.W. Shambach would... Food is a distraction, sir. R.W. Shambach ate 4 times a month until he died. 4 times. These are not my favorite friends. 4 times. R.W. Shambach ate 4 times a month. 4 times a month. That's once every week. And yet is so much power that you would lay hands on people. One time one person had no hand. He grabbed the limb and pulled it. Nothing happened. The following morning he woke up with a whole hand. A lady had no fingers. Grabbed the hand and pulled it and said, come back with the testimony, and ran. Following morning, all the fingers had come out. 4 times a month. Food is a distraction.